Wow. This is, I can imagine you, how this is unbelievable to see it every time.
Yeah, oh, take all the pictures you want.
Thank you.
Yeah,
No
thank
problem.
you, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
Wow.
And these are all different cars and places that we've won now. It's just Louis Vuitton and,
I see Jalen, wow.
yeah, oh yeah, we've been on this program 4 times.
Jalen?
These are good friends. That was,
I
that was,
also like scarf.
that car, I did that car, I had it out for almost 20 years. Redid it, made the whole thing up, and, you can see what it sold for then. Now,
Wow.
God knows what it's considered the most beautiful post-war Bentley in the world.
Wow.
And that's by the experts. I was sorry.
You know, if you let me say it, I got your signature on the sword.
No, well, of course.
I got the signature, you know, I got a signature on the sword on around the house, yes.
Wow.
Now you're embarrassing.
No, I know,
One thing I'm very proud of, you see this car here?
Yeah.
This is how it started out.
Wow.
We found a house had fallen on it, and a piano and a bunch of stuff. In an earthquake and a rain and a still house, and it went like this. And the guy was a musician. He played the grand piano, black fella. And he said, the house tilted. He said there was fires all around. And he said, so the fire department came in and said, can we please pump out your pool? We need to do it safe. Oh, yeah, we pumped out a little too much and the thing broke. And the stilts on the house, 2-story house, went like this. And he says, I'm in there, and he says, I watch this damn, my Steinway grand piano slid across the floor, went out through the bay window, fell 2 floors upon top of my restored Bentley.
So how do you, wow.
That is the thing after we dug it out. And finally, he didn't want to sell it, but the guy that was going to restore it, before he said, he says, you gotta get it the hell out of here. He says, it's scaring my customers. So I ended up getting it, and we turned it in to that.
Wow.
And with that, I won the Great American Race
Came
to that. And that's going across Indianapolis.
I know they're gonna be
$100,000, which at the time was the highest amount ever paid for old car crap. So I got a better picture of it for you guys.
This is, you imagine this is genuine car from this.
It looks better in color. That's after we dug it out. Now you can see what it really was. Wow.
We don't see things like this in Israel for sure.
Yeah, okay. Well, that was our friend. He lived down the block.
Yeah.
George, yeah, nice man too. And he was
Wow.
This was called the Black Prince. It was Bentley that had no 4-door sedan with 3 body there and made out there a whole new thing.
That really sounds to see the engine and think open, wow.
Now we're doing this here.
Yeah.
And this has a heavy bomber engine in it from 1917 in Fiat, Italian. And so my friends are here now, and they're the experts on this kind of stuff. I built bodies and chassis on this one. And it's 21.6 liters, 6-cylinder, water cooled from 1917.
1917.
1917.
17, before the States of Israel even.
Yeah. That's me with one of my Ferraris. I've had 11 of them.
Wow.
It's just one of those things that I was there at the right time to have these things, but I never kept one of them. If I'd have kept one of them, I'd been a multimillionaire. Unbelievable.
What you did is already the soul, what you.
It was doing it, there's the thing that we got for going around the world. We held that record for a whole week. Yeah. This is the only copy of the first concept cover. That means the car was made to show people what they wanted to have. and before, all cars looked just like that. They had individual fenders and all. This is completely enclosed. And fellow owned a whole string of flower shops. And in New Jersey, it was his favorite car in the whole world. This was his thing. He sold the businesses, retired, and spent 4 years building this thing. And he got down to the last strokes, had a heart attack, and died. So anyhow, one way I ended up with it. And it's there's only one copy of it. It's a very car. It was built in '38. So it was at different times. But it starts up, boom, and it runs and it does what it's supposed to. That is a 1912
Wow.
Oldsmobile. Before they, just as they became Oldsmobile and joined with General Motors. And you have to consider the time. The time was the advent of when people were here in this country, people were born and died within a 50-mile radius of where they were born. That was it. And then all of a sudden the automobile came where all of a sudden you could go anywhere the hell you wanted to go. Well, Oldsmobile in 1912 built 309 cars. And of the 309 cars, what would you build? What would you want to have? You're going to take your family, you're going to take your girlfriends, you're going to take the blah, 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 blah. So you'd buy a 4-passenger, a 6-passenger, you still screw around and you get 8 people in. This guy put the best of everything in it, and he made a 2-passenger speedster. He only wanted one girlfriend at a time. He had her for about 3 years, and then he got married. And I'm supposing, because instead of selling it, like she probably said, what he did is he put it in storage. It was in storage for 80 years.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
So there it is. That's the only thing that's been done has been painted and these polished. But these are the best of absolutely everything. The reason I say it wasn't restored, basically, is that it had all these dents in it. And the first thing you do with a restoration, because that's the first thing you use. If you got a nose like this, that's the first thing you fix. So anyhow, I put the butterfly in. That's on the biggest dent. But it's just a lovely old
How much
car.
miles the speed of the car, how much miles?
How much fast the car
How
can
fast
go?
it can go?
Well, if Barney Oldfield had sat in the seat, it'd bring about 4.5 million. As it is, I'd be lucky to get 400,000 or 500,000 for it. It's who was in it. I had B-12 Lagonda, 1939 Lagonda, that was Winston Churchill's go-fast car. But the artist wasn't just into a Hummer big to do 30 miles an hour. Sometimes you had to get the hell in the case. So this is the only car they ever made without running boards in it, because he was too damn low tight, couldn't get in and out. Still had the cigar burns and leather and everything. Went all over Hell's Half Acre for 5 or 6 years in that thing. A friend of mine was in there after the war, and he ended up buying it from the government. And it was the Winston Churchill car.
Wow.
So I went and told him, that's the Winston Churchill car they want. Then after I sold it, that's when I went. So whatever I touch, you get it after you get it resolved. This one over here on the stand, that's a 3-cylinder 4-liter car, which is a pretty good sized engine. But it was made in 1898, and it was the only purpose-built and first purpose-built racing engine. And the guy did it in 3 cylinders, open crankcase, which means all the feed are from here. There's this brass thing over there that fits up here, and it meters in the amount of oil to the various bearings in the car. So I've got to make a frame and everything else for it. So people can see it.
We're watching history, you know, this is unbelievable.
These are all, that was Jay Leno's, that's two Rolls Boattail speeches. They were both World War II, the 1937, they were both made into ambulances. And one was all shot up to hell, and the other one, rich people had it in Manchester, but they sent it off to Jamaica because that was, in the war, and that's where we got coach crews, termites, and the whole thing just. So I bought both of them and turned them into those Boattail speeches, which I like. That's great.
Look how beautiful stuff.
Yes.
And this is going into that Rolls chassis out there, and this is just a big giant bloody engine.
Amazing. I always feel special when you see these cars. Amazing.
Yeah, take a picture of this one because
Give
the
me-
real
give
car
me-
that you don't
Give
know.
me a photo of you. With my phone is
Yeah, get pictures with the cars. What the heck? I'll
Maybe
take
we
a
can
picture.
take a photo with you.
I'm a sucker for a good
Yeah,
looking
this is the
lady,
first
so
thing.
no problem.
Say, there we go. Cheese, 1, 2, 3.
Thank you.
Thank you for everything and all the
Yeah.
explanation. Wow.
Well, we give you a quick run into the house
Right.
too.
You gotta see
A little weird.
this is, the sword. And
It's another one-off type thing that will eventually be built.
amazing.
Too much stuff.
No,
Well, I'm
but
86 already. I can only live for another 20 or 30 years.
God bless. God
But
bless.